it's Becky. Welcome to my channel. I'm sitting in my bedroom floor today because I am getting ready to film what we're giving our girls for their Easter baskets. And I want to give you a little bit of a heads up. This year's video is a tiny bit different because I've been getting a lot of questions about why or where are the girls' birthday gift videos. So if you guys don't know already, we have two girls. Our oldest daughter is almost 20, our youngest daughter is 14, and every year for Christmas, Easter, and their birthdays, I share with you guys what we're getting them. Well, last year, I did not share what we got our oldest daughter for her birthday because her stuff was really random and specific, but I did show what we got our youngest, and I was planning on doing that this year. But then as the time approached, I realized that what we got her were mostly, again, as they get older, a lot of the things are really specific and kind of random because they both have some interests that are fairly common among people their age, but then they also have some interests that aren't. So I did not make a dedicated video for my youngest daughter this year, but what I'm gonna do this year is gonna show you their Easter baskets like I always do, what we're putting in their Easter baskets. And then at the end, I'm gonna have an honorable mentions section. And in that section, I'm gonna be sharing a couple of the things that I got them for their birthdays, a couple ideas that are just generically good ideas for anybody for Easter or birthdays, you know, Christmas, things like that. And then one item that was both of the girls' favorite, one of their favorite items they got for Christmas, because I get that request a lot too. People love to see what we get them for Christmas, but they want to know like what they like the best. So there was one item in particular that both girls got that they love, and both of them said it was one of their favorite gifts that they got for Christmas. The best way I could figure out to still show you some of the things we got them for their birthdays, obviously still show you what we get them for Easter, and then give you some even more ideas on top of all those things of just great gift ideas in general. So that's how this video is going to work this year. So if you want to see what they're getting for Easter for 2024 and you want to see some other ideas at the end of this video, even more ideas for Easter, then stay tuned. Okay, so I've got everything pulled for each girl, and before I get started, these baskets I get questions about every single year. They came from Target a very long time ago. So I don't know if they still sell them. What's nice about them is they are very large. So over the years, if you guys have watched my previous Easter basket videos, some years these things were like completely stuffed full. Either the stuff was really large or they just got more things that year. So some years they are really stuffed full. Other years they look kind of sparse. This year happens to be one of those years. I think each girl is getting 7 things, but they just happen to be smaller items. So they're not going to fill out the basket, but that's okay. And also it's early. When I'm filming this, it's early February. So I have not purchased or put any candy in yet, but every year I get questions about why is there no candy. That's why. We're not huge candy people, but I mean, I do usually put a couple little things in there for them. So that'll come later, but this is all the stuff that they're going to be getting. So I'm going to start with my youngest daughter. This is her basket. It's always hers. She has the light pink kind of iridescent grass, and then my oldest daughter has the darker basket that's got the holographic kind of purpley pink grass. So I'll do hers next. I'm going to start with my youngest. She is 14. And starting with this sticker by number book. I don't think you ever get too old for these. She just really enjoys these and she loves cats. And so basically you have all the pieces in the back of different pieces of cats, and then you have to put the different puzzles together to make the picture. So I got that for her. She's got kind of a lot of books this year, which is funny. She loves Lord of the Rings. She likes Harry Potter. She likes Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean. And she just watched Harry Potter through for the first time last year, before, like, leading up to Halloween. We watched it with her. And even though she loves it, she still likes Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit better, but she's never actually read the books. So I actually purchased this for her on Amazon. And if you guys know, and you've watched any of my previous videos for her for gifts, she loves the Warrior Cat series, so she's still reading through that. But I thought this would be nice for her either when she finishes that, because she's almost done, or, you know, she tends to be a little bit of a mood reader where one day she'll read one thing and then she'll read something else the next day. But I figured you can't really call yourself a Lord of the Rings fan unless you have actually read the books. And kind of sticking with the Lord of the Rings Hobbit theme, I got this Hobbit devotional, which I thought was really neat. It's in this like faux leather cover, so it looks really like rustic and kind of authentic. But it's basically a devotional, which I thought was really neat because I know there's a lot of similarities with Tolkien's writing and Christian symbolism and things like that. So I can definitely see how there's an easy tie-in to it. I thought this was really neat. I'd never seen anything like this before, and I've looked at a lot of different Lord of the Rings and Hobbit merchandise before. I was really excited to find that. And a couple little things. She loves slipper socks. So these are going to actually count as one thing, even though there's 2 separate things. This is a 3-pack from Target, and it's got little dinosaurs that are like ice cream themed, and then just the stripey one in the middle. And then this one came from Dollar Tree, and it's actually a 2-pack. So it's a solid white and then the little donuts, but she loves those, and so I thought that'd be a nice little thing to tuck down in her basket. And then this I've had for a long time and I forgot about. I don't know exactly whether she'll use it or not, but because most people don't write letters, but it's basically this sprinkle themed kind of donut stationery that came from Ice Cream. I love that brand. They have so many cute things. The girls have gotten so many things from them over the years. And basically, I don't want to open it all up, but they're little cards that look like a sprinkly Pop-Tart kind of, and then it folds over like a postcard, so you can mail it like this, and it's got these little stickers, and I thought she might enjoy writing notes to her best friend, and I don't know, we'll see. We'll just see. It's just something fun to have. If she wants to, she can. If not, she can just write notes to me, and that'd be great. And if you guys watched the what we got her for Christmas video, she did get an iPad, and so one thing I've noticed is she's having to carry her Apple Pencil around like everywhere. This is actually really neat. I wish it looked prettier presentation-wise. It is an Apple Pencil holder that has an elastic strap on the back, so you would actually wrap this strap over your iPad cover, and then the pen will be on the front and always, or the pencil will always stay on the front with your iPad. So I thought that was really neat. There were some pretty colors, but I went ahead and got black since she has kind of a neutral tone. She's got a Harry Potter Marauders map iPad cover, and I thought the black would look better with her iPad cover. I really wanted to get a pretty one, but that's okay. Black is a nice, safe neutral. And then I found this at Dollar Tree. Pretty much every cute pen that they've had over the years has come from Dollar Tree, but look how cute that is. It's like little dried, little flowers, and this globe on top. Just a simple little pen, but they really enjoy, both girls really enjoy writing with fun pens, and I do too, so I thought that was a cute little thing to add. So this is also going in her basket, just a CoverGirl, kind of a light peachy pink lip gloss. So that's her basket. By the time I sprinkle in some candy and stuff, I think it looks pretty full. Okay, and then for my oldest daughter, obviously she got the same amount of items. Hers are just smaller. The first thing, and this is gonna look really ugly, but she is really into plants. I did a room tour for her, I think it was last year, year before last, where she's basically went from her Harry Potter themed room to an all plant kind of neutral room, very like boho aesthetic. I'll try to remember to link that video. But she's gotten way more plants than then, and then since then her boyfriend signed her up for Christmas for a 12-month plant subscription, so she gets new plants every month delivered. So she's always repotting something in the kitchen and making a horrible mess with the potting soil. So this is actually a repotting mat that you lay down and that the sides fold up. So if you're repotting things inside, all the dirt is going to stay contained in the little mat. So I thought that was a really fun, kind of a practical thing that she might enjoy. And then and she really loves tea. I got her, you know, she likes chamomile tea at night and everything, and since she does love flowers and plants, I thought she might really enjoy some of these blooming teas. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these or not, but basically the tea comes in like this little ball, and obviously has the tea bag, like the tea flavor, but somehow there's a floral aspect to it as it steeps, the flower blooms inside the tea water. So looks kind of like this. I did have to get a different one than I wanted, just because I had to get caffeine free for her because she doesn't drink caffeine. But I thought that was really neat, just a kind of fun little novelty. And there's 12 blooming teas in here, so I thought she'd like that. And that kind of goes with this. So even though it looks like it's two separate gifts, it's kind of a combo gift. This is basically a glass mug. I wanted a clear glass mug, so obviously she could see the flower when it blooms. All of our other mugs are not clear. So this I just got from Walmart. I thought it was really pretty though. It's like almost holographic. And the girls understand that I do the best I can to make things even. So if it looks like it's uneven, like if that's gonna look like two things, I mean, they're not like that. They're not gonna be like, oh, she got one more thing than me. Because that does happen sometimes. Or like in this case where I'm gonna count this as one thing, so it looks like two gifts. And my youngest daughter, you know, she got the two different things of socks, but they were technically something I considered one gift. So the same thing with her. Two different face masks. She got a honey mask and a rose hibiscus. She loves rose. Anything the scent of rose she loves. So I got those two. Gotta have something girly in there to mix with the plants. And then again with the rose theme, I got her another of her favorite rose lotions. This is the Andalou Naturals. I don't know if the camera's not gonna pick it up. 1,000 Roses body lotion. We've repurchased this and their body wash many times, so she likes that. And then she also does like this. This is the Target beloved Cherry Blossom and Tea Rose. This is the shower gel. Usually I get the Andalou Naturals shower gel, but she has the soap to match this scent and she really likes it. So I went ahead and got this shower gel, even though the lotion is from a different brand, but it's still, they also smell like roses, so she'll like that. And then this I think is really fun. I actually have this on my wish list. This is an ice roller. if you guys have seen these. And I actually purchased a couple to see which one was the nicest, which one rolled the best. And I really like how this one came in a case. And it came with an extra refill. So basically you just like keep this in your freezer and roll it on your face for depuffing and for headaches and all those different things. I thought she would like that. It did come in kind of a big clunky box. I took it out of the box so I could put the pretty little case in there and it would look nicer. And then her last two things, just a nail file. I realized the other day she said she's had the same nail file for like 5 or 6 years and it's really dull, so I picked this one up. And then she has the same pen from Dollar Tree, just a different color on the base, but it's the little globe with the dried flowers in it, so she has that. Okay, and that's everything in her Easter basket, I say stocking. That's everything in her Easter basket. Like I said, I'm not really thrilled with the way everything, some years the shapes just all work with each other and they look really nice together and it fills it out really nicely, and then other years it's kind of like this, where it's just kind of like, and I'll play with it a little bit to make it look a little bit nicer, but it is what it is. I think she'll like all of her stuff, even if it's not the most beautiful presentation ever. Okay, so I'm back up in my chair now and off the floor, but I wanted to show you guys the honorable mention items that I talked about at the beginning of this video. So the first thing is a couple things that we got our girls for their birthdays. I mentioned earlier that my youngest daughter, both girls really are big Harry Potter fans. My youngest especially, because she did just watch it for the first time last year. And so she's still very much in like the, you know, the awe stages that you go through when you watch all 8 Harry Potters for the first time. So this is actually a Harry Potter pop-up book. I'm gonna show some footage overhead of how it works when you open it, because it's hard to hold up, but it's really, really thick, and basically it's something that I feel like any Harry Potter fan would like to have in their collection. Really, really intricate, and just a nice item that I feel like anybody would like and enjoy that enjoys Harry Potter. So I'll show you the footage of what it looks like open, like as you open it up, but just I think it's a nice thing for her to have. And she hasn't read the books yet, actually, but I think this is gonna be a nice thing for her to add to her collection. So I got her that for her birthday. It was one of her birthday gifts. So that was one of the things that she actually got for her birthday, but I wanted to show it to you guys in this video because I feel like it would make a great Easter basket item, even for adults. And I do believe they have a Diagon Alley one too. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure there is one out there. So if there is, I'll try to remember to link it. So I got that. And then both girls actually got some specs. My youngest daughter's birthday has already passed, so she already has opened hers. This is what they look like when they are new in the package. But basically there's 512 tiny little magnets. I'll do some close-up footage again because the camera is not going to want to show it. But if you can see, this is actually 512 little tiny magnetic beads that you can shape and squish and string out and do all kinds of neat things with. And if you have somebody in your life that likes those little kind of tactile toys or fidgets or any kind of stress relieving thing, I think these are a great option. I did go ahead and opt for the name brand. I know there's some generic ones floating around on Amazon and stuff, but I really wanted to get the name brand ones, and so far have been really impressed with the quality. And I like how it's this little tiny box, so you can carry these around in your purse or your backpack. So I got my oldest daughter the purple ones because she loves purple, and my youngest daughter got the multicolored set. But they're great for kids, for adults. They have other different types of fidgets like this or sensory items like this. They're all really high quality and different colors and shapes and things like that. So highly recommend these for children or adults, and they would make a great item for an Easter basket. So if you watched my what we got our oldest daughter for Christmas video, you would have seen we got her it's a pretty big, about this big, weighted dino plush, and she loved it, and it was one of her top 2 presents that she got for Christmas last year, which I think is kind of funny. But she loved it, and everybody loved it. And then when we took it to my parents' house the next night for Christmas to open presents with them, all the adults, like, you would just look over there and like a different adult will be holding this weighted dinosaur. And I found this one on Amazon. This is a different brand than the one we got her for Christmas. I do feel like this one is probably better quality. I feel like that one's really good quality too, but I do feel like this one seems like it's made even better. And because he is a little smaller than hers, he actually feels like 5 pounds. Hers is supposed to be 5 pounds, but he's about, I don't know, he's quite a bit bigger than this one, which is nice, I guess, if you want a larger stuffed animal. But if you're wanting it for its weighted properties and it's 5 pounds, but it's kind of spread around on a bigger animal, it doesn't really feel like 5 pounds. This actually feels pretty much like 5 pounds, and it's all the way down to his little feet. Even his tail is weighted, you can tell. I mean, he's just really, really soft, really velvety. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but he's a really nice kind of a velvety moss green. Love him. You don't realize how comforting it is to hold a weighted thing until you hold one. And even like me holding this right now, like, I guess it's the mother in me, but I just feel like I need to burp this thing. But it's amazing, really nice, really soft, really nice quality. So just make sure you're giving it to somebody who's old enough to kind of have 5 pounds of weight on them. Other than that, I think they will love it, and it's a great comforting item to sleep with and just kind of relaxing to hold. The last thing is kind of odd, kind of strange, but I still felt like it was worth sharing because it's something that we did with our youngest daughter. You know, I mentioned again, she's a really huge Lord of the Rings fan, loves Lord of the Rings, loves the Hobbit movies, all those things. Obviously, we got her the books for her Easter basket, so she really, really loves it. And I was trying to find something to do to encourage her to be more active. I think all of us could be more active, and definitely something that would motivate her. And so basically I found this company called the Conqueror Challenges, and they are online virtual challenges you do have to pay for. And there's a ton of different ones. There's obviously Lord of the Rings ones, because I'm going to share that with you. There's even the one that's like the path of Jesus. There's famous landmarks like Mount Fuji and Mount Everest. So basically what you do is you purchase your challenge, and you're going to get the app on your phone, and the app is going to say how many miles your challenge is, and every challenge is different. So with the Lord of the Rings challenge that she's doing, it's 145 miles. The medal I actually have to show you today, I believe this challenge was only 40 miles. But basically, whether you have a fitness smartwatch or not, you can log the miles manually, or you can, you know, use your watch to tell you how many miles you have walked or skated or swam or cycled. Any type of physical activity you do, you log it in the app. It keeps track of your progress. It kind of shows you on this little map towards your journey, towards your destination. And when you log all of those miles of that particular journey or challenge, then it triggers that you're going to be sent your medal. So basically, yes, you're paying for the medal in advance. But I think it's a really unique idea to make everybody have the motivation to be more active, especially with all the different challenges they have. There's going to be a challenge for everybody. Like I said, there's even one that was like one of the paths of Jesus. Like they figured out how far that path was going to be, and you can take that challenge and you get the medal at the end. This is actually the Trek to Petra, but this is what the medal for that looks like. I mean, it looks like a legitimate, it's metal. It's like a legitimate race medal. And this one in particular opens up like this. It's double-sided. So there you've got the back there, the intricate detailing on the case. I just think it's really, really neat. So if you have somebody in your life that is into working out, this is great for them. If you have somebody in your life who is not necessarily into working out and maybe should be doing more things to be active and get moving, this is great for them. And then the last thing to share with you guys was another gift that we got both girls for Christmas. You would have seen that in those videos if you watched. They both wanted, well, my oldest daughter wanted a jellyfish lamp, like a light up lamp, and then the jellyfish kind of float around in the water. And then my youngest daughter saw that I got that for my oldest. She was like, I want one. So I got her one as well. So they both have one, and they both have been loving them and using them pretty much every single night. And both of them have said that that is one of their top items too. For my youngest, I would say her favorite gifts last year for Christmas were her iPad and her jellyfish lamp. And my oldest daughter, I think she said the weighted dinosaur and her jellyfish lamp were her favorite items. Just a really nice option I thought I would share with you guys. A lot of times you all message me and say, I love that you share what you got them for Christmas, but I would like to know what they liked the best that year. And so for the most part, those were their favorite items that they got. So I will link everything for you guys in the description box that I can find. I will also link my gift guide playlist. Every previous Easter basket video, stocking video, birthday video, Christmas gift video is in that playlist. So I'd recommend definitely checking out previous year's Easter basket videos, and also the stocking videos would be good ones to watch to get ideas for Easter baskets, because usually in our case stockings are usually smaller, more affordable things, so it would be good in an Easter basket as well. So I'll link that playlist for you guys, but let me know in the comments what your favorite item was that I showed, or favorite items that you would be the most excited to give or to get. I just really like hearing from you guys, like what you think are your favorite items. So let me know that in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you head out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.